أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله. These words are from our original language of Arabic, and they mean that we seek refuge with Allah from Satan, the accursed enemy, and we open all activity in his most beautiful names, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, the beneficent, the merciful, and we bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and he has no partner. And we further bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. And we greet you with the greeting words of paradise and peace. As-salam alaikum. So praise be to Allah. We thank Allah today for having an opportunity to open our eyes to a new day, to open our eyes, inshallah, to a renewal of self. And we thank Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and we thank Allah for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And we could not thank Allah enough for having sent one to raise us all up into himself, Master Farad Muhammad. For without him, we would not know what Islam is. We would not know what prayer is in its proper form. And we would not know the God to pray to. And we surely would not know what the holy month of Ramadan is. And praise be to Allah. This is the holy month of Ramadan, but guess what? I think this might be the last day of fasting. Tomorrow may be the last day of fasting. We will know tonight, inshallah. So I greet you with our Eid greetings, which is our festival greetings for the ending of Ramadan. Eid Mubarak. So this is an early Eid greeting to us all, but inshallah not so early because it is just in a few days or a day or so that we will be celebrating with the broad Muslim community and our family, our human family. For in this Eid celebration, we are acting in effort to return to our original selves. We say, who is the original man? We say, who is the original man? In Arabic, it is man rajulun fitr. We know this word fitr, Eid, fitr. It means the originator, the original, to renew. It means that we are setting, as the Holy Quran says, setting our face for religion, being upright, the nature made by Allah in which he has created men. There is no altering Allah's creation. That is the right religion. But most people know not. So we have been here in this world altered, turned into something other than self. But we have been given a message, and that message is to accept our own, to return to our original selves. And we do that through self-purification and the right knowledge of God. Allah has given us a means to return to self, and this is how we must do it. Self-sacrifice. This is a way for self-purification. Upon the sighting of the new moon, Eid al-Fitr marks the end of the fasting month of Ramadan. At the end of Ramadan, Muslims throughout the world have a joyous 3-day celebration. Sometimes this goes into weeks. And this is through the exchange. We celebrate through the exchange of gifts, festive activities, and the service to the impoverished and the people who are in need in society. So if we have fasted this month and we do not have on our hearts the want, the desire to address poverty and want in our communities, we've missed something. If we have come through this month and we have not seen that we should come together as communities, no matter what part of the Islamic world or the religious world that we come from, we have missed something. So let us reflect on the lessons of this holy month. Let us reflect on why it is Allah has said, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. He has said, we have given you this month as a means to teach you God consciousness, to teach you how to look at self before looking at others. For we must cleanse ourselves, cleanse our hearts of the impurities, cleanse our minds of the impure thoughts that have kept us apart as a community, that has kept us locked in our own selves, in our own homes, without the want or desire to go out and fish and bring our people up from the dust of poverty. So let us rejoice, for this is the end of the holy month of Ramadan. That doesn't mean stop fasting today. So let us keep our fast today, and we will be announcing we will be announcing the very last day, inshallah, tonight, God willing, tonight or tomorrow. And we close from a word of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad has stated about prayer, the Friday gathering, and the Eid as follows. He says, gathering of all people living in the same vicinity 5 times daily in the mosque is a help to the establishment of healthy social relations. In the daily service, these relations are limited to a narrow circle. For example, to members of the same neighborhood. But the circle becomes wider in the weekly Friday service, which gathers together all Muslim members of a particular locality, and becomes still wider in the 2 great Eid gatherings, the festive gatherings. Thus, prayer promotes social relations between the different sections of the Muslim community. Far more important than this, however, is the leveling of social differences brought about by means of congregational prayer. So let us, once within the doors of the mosque, every Muslim feels himself in an atmosphere of equality and love. So I feel in the atmosphere of equality and love right now. We should all feel, after this holy month of fasting and congregating, in an atmosphere of equality and love. We've had a beautiful night of power observance, a beautiful iftar last night with the community, and praise be to Allah. We are one nation, one community. So let us now take these lessons into the rest of the year and not become Ramadan Muslims. Let us be Muslims throughout this whole year. And to be a good Muslim is to be a good Christian, and to be a good Christian is to be a good Muslim. Let us rejoice in this holy time of renewal. For Allah, God has said, surely Allah changes not the condition of a people until they change their own condition. And we leave you on the words of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Excessive eating leads to obesity, which brings with it a myriad of other diseases culminating in heart failure, stroke, stress, etc. Excessive sex leads to promiscuity, fornication, adultery, the breakup of families, and the destruction of the basic unit of civilization, as well as the killing of millions of unborn children unwanted. Thus, lust for material things leads to greed, avarice, and the overconsumption or acquisition of things, and one's glory in things that have no feeling, thereby deny the humanity in self and others. So praise be to Allah. We have, inshallah, God willing, learned how to return to our original selves, saying, who is the original man? And Allah, God, has given us a pathway to do that through self-purity, sacrifice, and self-restraint in this holy month. I greet you as I came with the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak.
And hopefully tomorrow we will have our Eid celebration, and we want to participate in the Eid celebrations, beginning with the Eid prayer. So just be prepared. Where's Imam Sultan? We will send a communique out, because we want to observe the Eid prayers that take place in the morning. If the fast ends tonight, then it begins with the prayer in the morning. And we also want to participate in the Eid feast that will be taking place around the city. I want to thank our Imam for organizing such a wonderful event yesterday. Beautiful. And I was so happy because we have been wanting for some time now to bring our beautiful brothers and sisters from my brother Imam Waratuddin's community together. And what was so beautiful is that those of you who were there, you see, we're family. We are family. And no matter what differences exist in this family, and I'm going to tell you, I know it's time to go. The love of the minister, which I expressed yesterday, see, that love, deep, deep love for the Father and the Son, the offspring, the community, and the followers, see, he has never, in the 37 years of the rebuilding, 38 now, right? Has never said anything negative against that community. And he has put in all of us deep, deep love for them. And that is why when we come together, we don't have to be superficial. It is genuine love that we have for our brothers and sisters. But the one thing as I leave you that everyone spoke to, that we all are in agreement on, and that is, it makes no difference what you know of Quran. Makes no difference whether or not you know how to speak the language in Arabic, recite the Quran, recite Hadith. The condition of our community requires us to be executors of the will of Allah and Prophet Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and those that came from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and even Warathuddin Muhammad. And we said, enough talk. We are one, and it's time to work, because Allah would condemn us all in our prayers and recitation, because we are not out there taking to our people the mercy of Allah and the light that we have been given.